Hello Gemini, welcome. So this is your weekly what's coming towards you reading. We're going to have a look at the energies of what's coming towards you to help you navigate the week. So we'll have a look at what's been spotlighted for you, the obstacles and opportunities around you this week. For those of you who are interested in your love life, we're also going to be pulling a love oracle from the Soul Connections When Two Heart Meet deck. And we'll get some clarifiers for that to also get you a love message. So the love message may build onto the general energies of the week, or it may be a separate reading. The readings are general, guys, so please do just take them however they resonate. If this one isn't doing it for you, feel free to check out your other moon or rising signs. If you do get something from the reading, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. So Gemini, let's have a look then. What's been spotlighted for you is the Five of Pentacles. The obstacle that you may need to overcome is the King of Swords. What is in your environment is the Queen of Swords. What's happening easily for you is the Nine of Swords. Oh, Gemini, dear me. And the opportunity for you this week is the Hierophant. I will get a clarifier for that because there is a... Oh, okay. Nice. It's a major arcana. We've got the Two of Cups here. Underlying energy is the Ten of Wands. Okay, Gemini. So it seems this week, so we've got the Ten of Wands as the underlying energy. The Ten of Wands does talk about feeling physically just exhausted. There's the things around you, you're carrying a lot of things and you are feeling that you are done. At the Ten of Wands, this card is called oppression. Just the weight of the world on the shoulders. When we're carrying too many different things, it does make it difficult for us to make progress. So I think with this underlying energy, there's maybe something around you that you need to release. You're maybe overburdened energetically in some way, shape or form, carrying too many things. And certainly looking at what's sort of the general feeling of what's happening easily for you, it is the Nine of Swords. And this does talk about anxiety. It talks about a lot of mental processing going on, possibly to the point where it's kind of keeping you awake at night, Gemini. So we've got a little bit of heavy energy around you this week. As I say, there is this feeling of being overburdened. There is a level of mental anxiety, or possibly, you know, really sort of trying quite hard to work something out. And what is being spotlighted for you is the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is the card of material lack. This can talk about maybe feeling as if you don't have enough. Whatever this is turning up in, the Pentacles is the suit of the resources, so it could be money, it could be time, it could be people, but there is something missing here this week for you, Gemini. There is a lack of something, or maybe a feeling of being left out, and this is what is being spotlighted for you. So quite clearly there is a level of feeling overburdened because, you know, we don't have enough of something, whether this is money, time, resources, people, or just feeling as if we're not enough. And this is quite clearly giving us a lot of things that we need to think about, a lot of processing, and also, as I say, with the Nine of Swords, this can result in quite a lot of anxiety. So the obstacle this week, interestingly, we've got the King and we've also got the Queen of Swords. So this could definitely be a couple dynamic. Maybe some form of divine counterparts going on here. But the obstacle this week is the King of Swords. If this is turning up as a person, this is talking about somebody who is kind of fiercely logic, very good at planning, doesn't take kind of BS from everybody, very good at planning and strategizing, probably quite an intellectual type, maybe a little bit clever, but is just kind of fiercely logical. And then in the environment, in opposition, so this is maybe something that either needs to be incorporated, something that could be a helpful energy, or something that is really working against you this week. We've got the Queen of Swords. So with the King, this is the obstacle, something that you need to get round, get through, get over, maybe coerce in some way, shape or form. But with the opposition, this is something in the environment that we either need to incorporate into what we're doing, or this is something that is acting against us. So with the Queen of Swords, again, this could be a person. So this is somebody who uses her, there is an element with the Queen of Swords, there is an element of lessons learned, and really kind of using that energy, that information to really cut things out. This can be quite a cutting energy. So it could be that if this is just referring to you, if this isn't necessarily a partnership dynamic, although we do have some beautiful partnership cards down here, if this is talking about you, then there could be a need for you to get really clear, really logical, come up with a plan, and then decide what it is that you need to get out of your life. I mean, obviously, with this being overburdened, the anxiety, maybe feeling as if you don't have enough resources, there is probably something around you in your environment. There's maybe a bit of a sort of a weeding out process that you need to go through, a little bit of a simplification that needs to be done. In order to really just keep what is of value, get really clear about what it is that is of value in your life and what it is no longer serves a purpose. So as I say, for some of you, this could be a process that you need to go through, or for others, this could actually be a kind of there could be two people around you in the environment, possibly a married couple. The person who is very good at wielding their logic is the obstacle that needs to be overcome somehow. This could be a parental dynamic maybe, and the person who is very good at sort of cutting things out, possibly a little bit sharp with their words, is either somebody who could be a supporter for you this week, or somebody who may be trying to kind of go against what it is that you're doing. So that's two different scenarios, and it will be different for both of you. Now, beautifully, the opportunity this week, guys, the Hierophant came out, and this is the card of the committed partnership. These are partnerships where there is a legal sort of framework to them. So it could be a business partnership, it could be a love partnership. Can talk about spirituality, it can talk about teaching and learning, so it may be some kind of educational contract, or so an educational or a teaching contract of some description possibly. But as I say, this relationship, this connection, there is some form of contractual element to it, and it's coming in with the Two of Cups. Beautiful. So while there is maybe a lack of something, there's a feeling of being overburdened, there is a level of anxiety this week, and we've got a couple of people here in the environment, or just a need to really kind of get clear about what it is that we need to cut out and move forward. The opportunity this week is to maybe form some kind of contract or come into union with somebody. We do have the Two of Cups here, and this does talk about the mirrors in our lives. These are the things that are perfect for us, whether they are people, jobs, projects, a spiritual path. There is the opportunity this week, if you can understand what it is that you need to cut out, if you can understand where the lack is, what needs to be, what needs to really be balanced up. There is a beautiful opportunity here for you to form some form of contract here that is actually going to mirror your values and really give you some form of emotional contentment. So that's exciting, right? Okay, so let's have a look at the Love Oracle then. See what that's got to say. So this may build on the general energies of the week, or this could be something a little bit different. We'll get some tarot to clarify. See what they've got to say. Oops. Okay, Gemini. Love message for Gemini. Love message for Gemini. Let's have a look. The divine will help you recognize signs and miracles. We do have a lot of swords energy this week. This is a lot of sort of thought and ideas and processing going on. So this may be something that you might need to come through some sort of logical process possibly. But let's have a look to see what tarot wants to say. So in the past we've got the Queen of Cups, in the present we've got the High Priestess, and in the future we've got the Moon. Wow, okay, lots of big energy there, guys. So we've got three really beautiful sort of feminine energies that we've got going on here. So I mean, this is not necessarily relating specifically to a female, but there could be something with the divine feminines in our life. We've got the Queen of Cups in the past, the High Priestess in the present, and the Moon in the future. So this is talking about some form of emotional nurture, possibly the romantic partner that we've got here. In the present, the High Priestess talks about tapping into your intuition. There may be access to some form of information that we didn't have previously. She does hold a lot of the secrets, does the High Priestess. And in the future, moving forward, we do have the Moon card. This talks about really sort of having to move forward without a clear path. This is moving forward based on instinct, listening to the voices. Make sure that you listen to the friendly voice, the I can voice that we have, not the I can't voice or this is too hard. So it could be that moving forward, there does seem to be, if these are tied together, there does seem to be an element of letting go here in the general reading. And with this love reading, I think there is going to be a need to sort of move forward, maybe without a real kind of path or signposts forward. But what the card is coming through for you is saying that the divine will help you recognize signs and miracles. So really sort of tap in possibly into your, if you have a spiritual practice, tap into your spiritual practice, tap into your intuition, and just listen out for those messages from the divine. They will come through and they will guide you forward. So just trust yourself, trust in the divine, and you will get there. So Gemini, have an awesome week. I look forward to seeing you next time. If you did get something from the reading, give us a thumbs up. I'd love to hear about your week in the comments below. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.